gusto mag-join, paki-interrupt lang. Okay, so meron na tayong introduction nito doon sa exact equation wherein you will convert, if it is exact equation, you can convert that into variable separable or direct integrable by applying exact differential. And then the result will be variable separable. So, or direct integrable. So, ganun din dito yon. Okay, so these are examples of exact differential. So, although nagpakita na ako sa inyo ng mga example nun, but there is a proper solution or procedure for that kind of differential equation. Okay, so normally, if you can see all of this group of terms in your equation or in your simplified differential equation, wherein you can find x dy plus y dx, and that is the exact differential of ito, derivative ng xy. So product ng xy, and that is exactly, this one is the derivative of dxy, of xy rather. Okay, and if you can see this one in your simplification, y dx minus x dy, you can multiply this by the integrating factor 1 over y squared as we did in linear differential equation. Di ba? We multiply the integrating factor, then kinuha natin yung integrating factor to make that variable separable again. But this one, if you will multiply by the integrating factor, yung term lang na to, this term only, that is derivative ng x over y. Kasi pag nilagay nyo dun sa, multiply nyo siya, mapupunta sa ilalim, and that is exactly the derivative of x over y. Similarly, but if you will multiply this by negative 1 over x squared, magiging positive ito, this will become negative. Yan. That is the derivative naman of y over x. Kanina x over y, but this one is y over x. That is the exact differential of derivative ng y over x. Or if you will multiply this by negative 1 over xy, yan, multiply mo siya doon, this will become negative to, magiging positive x dy minus y dx all over xy, and that is exactly the derivative of ln of y over x. Or pag multiply mo siya ng positive, magiging ln of derivative ng logarithm of x over y naman. Hindi lang nakasama rito. Okay. Then similarly, if you can see this simplified term, then multiply this by negative 1 over x squared plus y squared, this will become exactly the derivative of arctan of y over x. Pagka positive, arctan of x over y. So hindi ko na nilagay dito yung iba pa. Then ito naman, x dy plus y dx, parang katulad nito. If you multiply this by 1 over xy, this is exactly derivative ng ln of xy. Okay. Ano may derivative ng logarithm? Derivative ng ln u is du over u. Di ba, no? Okay. So, yun. Then, ito naman, ibang klase, iba naman to, y dy tapos x dy. Ito, x dy, y dx, y dx, x dy, x dy. So, kumbaga ito, parehas sila ng variable, y tapos y din dito, x tapos x. Then multiply this by 1 over x squared plus y squared is exactly the derivative of 1/2 ln of quantity x squared plus y squared. Okay? So, sabi nga sa inyo, you can do your exact differential. Okay? So, basta gumawa ka lang ng kahit ano, di ba? Yung ginawa natin dati, the derivative of x squared y. So, yun. Or, if you can see this one, magkaiba yung coefficient. Kasi ang coefficient dito, palaging 1. 1 lang ito palagi. Yung y dx, puro 1 lang. But, pagka may nakita ka na meron dito ang coefficient, let's say a, tapos this one is b, it could be negative or positive. multiply this term by quantity x minus 1, x raised to a minus 1, y b raised to b minus 1. And that is exactly the derivative of x to the a, y to the b. Okay? So yun yung eksaktong sumobra pa yung parenthesis na. Eksakto yan. Okay. So kung makikita nyo, just multiply this one. Okay. So let's, you have to memorize this one if you, or mas madali if you can memorize this one, but siguro wag na lang, open notes naman palagi ngayon. Okay. Kaya hindi na kailangan. Okay. So medyo hindi ako nakapag-prepare na gaano ng lecture. Medyo iniras ko lang to. Okay, so I explain ko na lang din ng hindi katulad dati na by line ng ano ko. Matagal eh. So solution, solve the equation. So y dx plus quantity x plus 3y squared dy. So as you can see here, we can apply linear dito. This one is linear equation. That is linear in x, I think. Linear in x yan. Divide mo lang ng y tsaka dy. Magiging dx over dy plus x over y plus 3y. Ganun ang mangyayari, equal 0. So that is linear in x. This will become linear in x. So you can apply, the solution of linear equation. Kaya lang, sabi ko nga sa inyo, medyo, pinakamadali kasi exact eh. Okay, yung exact differential equation. So here, solution, copy the problem as is, then distribute, or expand mo to y dx plus x dy plus 3y squared dy. Okay. Then i-group nyo lang yung term, i-separate mo lang yung direct integrable. This one is non-direct, this one is direct integrable. So separate mo siya. Then pagsamahin mo yung dalawang direct integrable and balik lang tayo dito. Yung derivative ng xy is x dy plus y dx. Oops, ito yan. So the derivative ng dy is exactly y dx plus x dy. So if you will substitute here, this will become dxy. This one is derivative ng xy plus 3y squared dy. And that is already direct integrable. So integrate the integral of dxy plus the integral of 3y squared dy equals the integral of 0 or constant. This one is mawala lang yung d. So this will become xy. Then this one is y cubed over 3 is equal to c. And that is the answer. So mas madali ito, di ba? Mas madali yung by inspection. But why ba by inspection? Kasi kaya tinawag na by inspection, so pagtingin mo pa lang dun sa problem, you can convert that into exact differential, or you can simplify that term into a single differential, wherein the integral is quite easy because the integral is just maalis lang yung derivative, yung d. From the derivative, magiging variable lang din siya. Okay? So, yun ganun ka, yung integrating factor found by inspection. This one is also exact equation, actually. If you will take, this one is your m, and this one is n. If you will take the partial derivative of m with respect to y, 1. The partial derivative of x of n with respect to x, 1 din. So, they are exact. Obviously, pagka-exact, pwede mo siyang gamitan ng exact differential. Yung method 6. This one is method 6, inexact differential equation. Okay. So you can do also other solution here. Kaya lang, particular lang tayo sa integrating factor found by inspection. Okay. Number 2. Here, quantity y times quantity y plus y squared dx plus x quantity y squared minus 1. I don't know if this is exact. Palagay ko hindi. Okay. This is not exact. Your m is y plus y cubed. Your partial derivative of m with respect to y becomes 1 plus 3x squared. Eh dito, ang partial derivative ng n with respect to x is y squared minus 1. Kaya hindi sila exact. Okay? So again, here, copy the solution, write the word solution, copy as is the problem, then distribute. This will become y dx plus y cubed dx plus xy squared dy minus x dy. So here, i-separate nyo na yung direct integrable wherein wala yata, walang direct integrable dito, hindi mo diretso ma-integrate. Then, pagsamahin lang natin kung alin yung pwede, i-group lang natin siya. So, here, ito, pinagsama, itong dx, saka itong dalawa na to. Okay. Tapos ito, y dx minus x dy, ito siya. Tapos ito yon pinagsama. Then, pinactor dito yung y square. Lumabas yung y dx plus x dy. Okay. Ano? Okay. Bakit ba yung ano na to? This one is my favorite topic sa yung part ng differential equation. Why? Kasi dito medyo gagana ng konti ang utak mo, hindi basta nakakahon lang yung solution, step by step yung solution, andi diyan na 'yon. So unlike let's say exact differential or homogeneous equation, linear equation, naka-program na yung solution eh. Dito kasi hindi, gagana utak mo diyan, paano mo siya masosolve. You can utilize yung table na ginawa ko sa inyo, yung pinakita ko sa inyo kanina. But in this case, pwedeng paganahin na lang natin yung utak natin. Okay? So here, napansin nyo, balik lang tayo doon sa mga exact differential. Pagka merong y squared sa ilalim, that is derivative of a quotient. Similarly here, yan, mga quotient yan. Okay, balik lang ulit tayo dito sa problem number 2. Yun. So here, ang ginawa dito, so kung may negative dito, dapat magkaroon dito ng denominator. Diba, no? Kasi yun yung derivative ng quotient eh. Kung negative yan, dapat magkakaroon dito ng denominator. So therefore here, ito kasi, this will transform or converted into derivative ng xy. So therefore, dapat ang coefficient nitong derivative ng xy, yan, dito, for example, this will be converted into derivative ng xy. Okay. Pag nag-integrate ka, obviously integrate mo yan later. Dapat parang the integral, pag mag-integral ka, let's say u, du, dapat ang coefficient nito, dapat sa function of u, pwedeng sin u, pwedeng u squared, di ba? Yan, pwede yun. Basta, yung katabi ng coefficient ng differential, du, is a function of u. So therefore ito, this should be a function of xy. Dapat function niya ng xy. Okay? So since y squared is not a function of x squared, so siguro, mas maganda alisin na lang natin tong y squared. So divide mo na lang siya ng y squared. So ang mangyayari, this will become divide mo ng y squared. So this will become y dx minus x dy all over y squared plus, excuse me, y dx plus x dy equals 0. So substitute the exact differential. Again, this one is derivative ng x over y. Ito. Eksakto yon. So ano mo derivative nito? All over y squared yan, di ba? Tapos y muna, derivative ng x dx, then minus x derivative ng y. So ito yun. And this one is exactly derivative nito. Okay. So therefore, ano na siya? Direct integrable na siya. Pwede na natin siyang integrate. So integrate mo to. Integrate mo yan. Again, parang magiging u lang ito eh. This will become integral of du or x over y. Similarly here, integral of du which is xy and xy equals c. And that is your answer. You can still multiply this by y, pero wag na lang. That is already your final answer. Okay? Madali, ano? Then from another set of problem. This one, I think this is not linear sa y. Di rin din siya linear sa x. This is not exact. This is not variable separable. Okay. This is not homogeneous. Okay. So here, I think solution niya found by inspection. So ito. So ito, distribute. Normally, copy lang to. Then distribute. So 2xy squared dx plus y dx minus x dy equals 0. So here, y dx then minus x dy. Again, parang problem ito, parang ito yon. Y dx minus x dy divided by y squared. So, divide lang natin to ng y squared. Anyway, ito, pag in-integrate mo yung dx, dapat yung coefficient niya is a function of x. So, this one is y squared. So, divide mo na lang siya ng y squared. So, mangyayari, this will become 2x dx plus quantity y dx minus x dy all over y squared is equal to 0. Okay, just substitute again the exact differential. This one is the exact differential of x, derivative ng x over y. Ito yun. Then integrate, and this will become x squared plus x over y is equal to c multiplied by y. Pwede na to, no? This can be your final answer. Then multiplied by y, then this will become your final answer. Okay, mas madali ito. Mas medyo gagana utak mo dito. Then last, I think this one is the last problem. So y squared minus x dx plus x quantity y cubed plus x dy. This is not, I don't know if it is exact. I'm not sure. Hindi siguro. Hindi, this one is not exact. This is not homogeneous. This is not variable separable. And this one is integrating factor found by inspection. So distribute x to the fourth dx minus xy dx plus y cubed x dy plus x squared dy. So here, i-group lang natin yung magkakasama. Palagay ko ito, tsaka yun, nagkasama itong dalawa na to. Tapos ito, tsaka yun. So dito, pinactor dito sa dalawa na to, yung y cube. Ang natira dito, y dx. Tapos dito, x dy. Tapos dito naman, pinactor yung negative x. Ito, tsaka yun. Pinactor yung negative x, kaya natira dito is positive y dx. Tapos ito naman, negative x dy. Ayan siya. Okay. O yan. Tapos paano ginawa dito? So this one is derivative ng xy, ano? Derivative ng xy. Ito naman, if you will divide this by y squared, derivative ng x over y. Okay. So let's divide this by y squared, o kaya naman by y cubed. Okay. Divide this by y cubed, mawawala na dito siyang coefficient. Then yung y cubed, hinati sa dalawa. Y tsaka y squared. Ito. Okay. Then therefore here, this one is exact differential of derivative ng x over y, and this one is derivative ng xy. O yun. And this one, this is, ito mangyayari. Derivative ng xy minus x over y, derivative ng x over y. Again, ulitin ko yung kanina. If this is u, in order to make this direct integrable, dapat function of u rin to. So since derivative ng x over y, and this one is x over y, direct integrable na rin yan. Okay? Kumbaga parang derivative ng u du. Parang ganun. Power formula lang siya. U du. Ano? U du siya. Magiging u squared over 2. Or quantity x over y squared over 2 yan. Tapos ito, xy lang. Integral nito is xy. Ay lalabas yan. So xy minus 1 half quantity x over y squared equals a constant, let's say c1. Pwede na ito yung final answer mo. But again, we can still simplify this one. Let c1 equals c over 2. Yan yung lalabas. Sinubstitute lang. Then multiplied by 2y squared. 2y squared. So this will become 2xy cubed. Then this one is x squared. X squared na lang, minus x squared. Wala na yung 2y squared. Then this one is cy squared. Wala na yung 2. Then we can factor out x here. X, then 2y cubed minus x is equal to cy squared. So that is the answer in the book. But ulitin ko dito, okay na ito. Ito na yung final answer. Okay.